Your ancestors, your spirit guides, and your loved ones are in the room. I am Butterfly Goddess, your spiritual guidance messenger. I'm hearing it's time to move on. Someone is really hanging on to a toxic relationship. And it's not that you're together anymore, it's just that your mind keeps rehearsing what happened, what went wrong, when and where did you guys decide that it wasn't good anymore. I feel like you can't move on because you're busy visualizing what was good when there was so much more bad in that situation. And you really need to let those old pictures die hard. Like, let them go, throw them in the garbage and let it go, because right now you might be in your head about this person moving on, but you quite certain that this person is being toxic with the other person too, and you shouldn't be signing back up to experience the same experience, especially when it was abusive and emotional, physically, and otherwise, mentally. So I'm hearing that the tea is cold now, but if the tea is cold, why are you daydreaming? Why are you revisiting that road, that avenue? Remember, in order for you to move on, you have to heal all that trauma that was within that relationship. Those circumstances is over now. You don't want to be right back in that entanglement. I know that, that person had your mind on left because you're addicted to something that made you stay in the first place. But that same thing caused you to leave because they weren't just sharing it with you. You were in a very, very diverse, significant entanglement, one that you really didn't get to choose. And now you're just, fiddling around in your head about, what you could have done different. You did everything right. There's nothing you can do different but to leave that situation so that you can move on to brighter days. I pulled the letters Y, N, and K. So your name could begin with a K, or last or first name with the N or K or Y, or the numbers 415 could be significant, or the numbers 514 or 145. So that is the message. You need to leave that situation alone because it's no longer going to serve a purpose. You can't keep going back and forth and expecting different results. You're not going to make a person change. That isn't your job. You are just there for the experience. You experienced it. Now move on to greater things because you don't deserve that type of love in your life. All right, you go be great. And yeah, Butterfly Goddess, you can hit me up at spiritual guidance 111 at gmail.